Hello everyone and welcome to our exploration of Kazakh Khanate in documents. We are standing in front of National Museum of Kazakhstan, so let's start.
The Kazakh Khanate was founded in the 15th century by Janibek and Kare, who united various tribes during a time of fragmentation in Central Asia. This unification not only created a new political entity, but also laid the groundwork for the identity of the Kazakh people. One of the most significant aspects of the Khanate is the wealth of historical documents that provide insight into its governance, culture, and social structure. For instance, the Code of Laws, known as the Jus, was a foundational legal framework that outlined the rights and the responsibilities of the citizens. This code emphasized the importance of justice and social order within the community. Additionally, diplomatic treaties between the Kazakh Khanate and neighboring powers such as Russia and China reveal much about the Khanate's foreign relations. These documents showcase how the Kazakhs navigate complex political landscapes to maintain their sovereignty and protect their interests.
Private documentation as a near complementary source. It offers first-hand insights into the political dynamics of Central Asia in 15th and 16th century. Between Kazakh and the Uzbeks, records the founding of the Khaganate. It records to the crucial moment when Janibek and Kare established a new political entity, and it is the birth of Kazakh Khaganate in Kozbasa.
Kazakh Khanate denotes the consolidation of power for establishing the Khanate as a political identity. Formerly, political identity would be established through the represents of tribal meetings Kurultai, with the leaders as a collective to discuss governing, military ventures and political relations. The process of selecting a Khan would generally be from distinguished noble family lines that were largely accepted hereditary relations to notable leader family lines that typically granted noble status. This creates an unconscious social environment or collective identity to feel related to one another.
The Book of the Golden Chain. This book, written in the 16th century, is an important source for studying the history of the Kazakh people. It contains information about the origin of the Kazakh Khans, their dynasties and struggle for power. The author describes not only political events, but also the social structure of Kazakh society. Records of Arab historians. Arab travelers and historians such as Ibn Battuta also left records of the nomadic tribes of Central Asia, including the Kazakhs. Their works give an idea of the way of life, culture and economy for people. Ibn Battuta, for example, described trade and castle breeding as key aspects of Kazakh lives. The works of Persian historians. Persian chronicles such as Nizami al-Din Shami mentions the Kazakh Khans, their struggle with the Uzbek Khaganate and relations with neighboring powers. These recordings help to understand the dynamic of political processes in the region. Russian chronicles. Russian sources, such as Chronicle of Ivan IV, describe Russian first contact with the Kazakh Khaganate. These chronicles give an idea of the foreign politics of the Kazakhs and their role in the broader geopolitical games of the time. Social-economical aspects. The Kazakh Khanate was formed in the context of struggle for pastures, water resources and trade routes. This time was characterized by a difficult political situation and competition between different ethnic groups. Unification under the rule of the Khans helped not only to strengthen internal positions, but also to establish more stable trade relations with neighbors. The Book of the Golden Chains describes how, as a result of the collapse of the Uzbek Khaganate, Janibek and Kare, two representatives of the Kazakh nobility, gathered various tribes around themselves, striving to unite and create an independent state. They called on the people to fight for freedom, which contributed to the formation of the Kazakh Khanate in the middle of the 15th century. The source emphasizes the importance of unity and national identity, which became the basis for the formation of the Kazakh people.
So, what about cultural significance? The Kazakh Khanate was not only a political entity, but also a culture hub. Documents from this era highlight the tradition, language, and arts that flourished under its reign. Understanding this aspect is essential for appreciating the cultural heritage of modern Kazakhstan.
Also, we are going to talk about historical resources. There are three historical resources. The first one is Tarihi Rashirid. This historical resource is an important historical work written by the Persian historian Muhammad Haydar Dulati in the 16th century. Tahir Rashidi is a critical historical document that offers a deep insight into Kazakh Khanate formation, its leaders, and geopolitical landscape of Central Asia during the 15th and 16th centuries. The second one is Russian Chronicles. Russian chronicles that describe the Kazakhs and their interaction with the Russian Tsardom often reflect a biased and derogatory attitude towards the Kazakh people. The last but not least is Jeti Jargı, or Seven Laws. Jeti Jargı is a significant legal code attributed to Tauke Khan, one of prominent leaders of the Kazakh Khanate in the late 17th century. The Jeti Jargı was established during a period of consolidation and unification of the Kazakh tribes under the Tauke Khan's leadership. It aimed to create a coherent legal framework to govern the diverse tribes and enhance internal stability. To sum up, we're gonna talk about legacy of Khanate. The Kazakh Khanate left an enduring legacy that continues to influence Kazakhstan today. By examining historical documents, we gain a deeper understanding of its political, cultural, and social impacts. This exploration not only honors the past but also enriches appreciation for the whole Kazakh identity.
Thanks for your attention. See you.